Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders. Great most on it rule well. And Shalom to all the brothers doing the work of sharing truth. Yeah, just wanted to talk on, these guys, these young upstarts that, got into swingers, and then when apparently, they've been sent out there to teach. But these men are getting into swingers, and then it's gone, super viral. Because this is just like one. It's like this was in news. It was in the news. It was like various tweets and whatnot. Just this one's like 24k likes, 8.3 million views. Like this is this is basically gonna be pushed as like, oh, these men are violent. These men are XYZ. But this is just, these are their own group, man. These ain't got nothing to do with us. So, the separation needs to be made. Like, these guys ain't got nothing to do with GMS whatsoever. You got GMS dumping out there. Then getting into fisticuffs with like Palestine protesters, man. Because of what, like the wildest, like, bro, ain't nothing whatsoever being gained from this. Like there is less than nothing to be gained from this. Because when you're dealing with this, it's just like nothing spiritual is happening whatsoever, man. This is just a brawl. Like no, like all it's nothing but I'm just gonna let you be tarred of a brush. Because if man, like, it's fun, ain't even really need to see anymore. But it's just you go down to the comments, it's just people being like, oh, just clowning on it, because it is it's a what can you even do? It's just a joke. But I was just saying, like, for the flip side, because when the protests were there, it was the same thing for us, man. Like around, like just up the road, like Westminster Bridge. They were like legend, and just, it wasn't even just that bridge, it was multiple bridges. There was like legendary amounts of people out there, and it's the same thing. People are getting emotional, man. These people have seen the footage, seen how fucked it is for people out there. Like look at him. This is the amount of people. That's in London, so it's like you got people out here for days, and it's marching up and down. When was that camp? Put the camera on them. You couldn't really see them because it was from a distance, but it was just like endless flags, endless people there. But then we ain't getting into fisticuffs because we're dealing with people through the spirit. And that's really the main thing. These guys are completely just not dealing with anything spiritual in the slightest. The spirit's not dealing with them, because it's like, for you to be going out, bro, we ain't got nothing to do. Like, we're obviously we're Israel. We're the original Hebrew Israelites. That's our land and whatnot. But right now we ain't got a damn thing to do with that conflict and what's going down within the Gaza Strip right now. That's between Amalek and these heathens, man. That's for them to get into it. That's like us. That's like us dipping off to fucking Ukraine to go and prophesy how, in the midst of, like, we ain't got no business being in the midst of that, man. If these men are getting emotional, getting turned up. I'm like, bro, look at it. Like, you saw the amount of people out there. It's like there's hella people. It's like even when we're out there, it's funny because like this week, it was like multiple people came up. They'll see the sign. They'll be like, oh, Israel's on the sign. They'll be like, okay. They might ask a few questions, but then it's like back and forth with them and deal with them because that's what we're out here to do. If someone's getting emotional, or if that's the thing, it's like even there's been times where there's been protest procession, whatnot. It's like because the House of Parliament is up the road, a lot of people will march down and then end up there because that's a big protest spot. New Scotland Yard, the police headquarters is up there as well. There's been like times when people will protest outside that as well. But then it's there's nothing to what do you call it? People protest that. Like, it's a night for us to gain by going and saying like, yo, you guys are gonna get taken out of that. I'm like, bro, it's like, hey, we can shout it to them through the prophecy, shout it to them in the scriptures, and that's about it, man. I ain't gonna be out there. They're gonna like what is this, man? Like, man are just swinging the flags. It's funny because it's like, yeah. Like, what's even being gained, man? Instead, the police showed up. You're just getting into a brawl, like, and then they're gonna be thinking, oh, you guys, you man are down for them, man, them man in the land right now. They're thinking, oh, you riding with them? Like, come on, man. Like, that's just why would you even waste the time? But they ain't got nothing to do with GMS whatsoever. So yeah, they're off doing their own thing. And members of GMS don't know what it is, man. Matthew 10:16, it says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Yeah, that's just, we're out here. We're meant to be making our body as a living sacrifice. We're meant to be, just out there exposed to the elements, to where, if Esau want to run up on us, people want to run up on us. That's part of it. Just like how it was with Yahushua. Yahushua was out there. Those guys trying to lay hands on him, trying to do certain things, trying to catch him out, etc. But then it's like, yeah, when the men were trying to move him off the cliff, what did he do? He just, passed between them, and then kept it moving, kept it trucking. But it said what? But beware men, for they shall deliver you up to councils and will scourge you in their synagogues. You shall be brought to governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against the Gentiles. When they deliver you up, take no thought how or what you shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what you shall speak. So you're meant to be dealing with things through the Spirit. You're meant to be, in tune to where it's like, even if you're grabbed up, you ain't just gonna be like, getting your mind getting all messed up, to where you just breaking down. It's meant to be you in the Spirit, so you can just channel whatever words the Lord's gonna put in your mouth. 2 Corinthians 10:3, it says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. Yeah, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. We're not dealing with going out there getting into swingers, uppercutting man, tombstone, German suplexing man into concrete. They, that's just not even in any way, what this thing is about. We're dealing with you spiritually, suplexing, man, suplexing what these men think they know about the scriptures, and taking that and tearing that, hewing that to pieces. The word is scriptures are likened to a two-edged sword, but that's spiritual. It's spiritually gonna cause those injuries, because why? Through the words you're gonna get cut into the heart of the matter, man, getting people upset. You got was it Acts 5, man, Stephen's rebuke, Stephen's defense, where them man got cut up so direly they were just say they gnashed on him with their teeth. they were cut to the heart, man. And that's how you meant to be dealing with things, man. Spiritual weapons. He says, what? Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bringing every thought into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shai. Yeah. So it meant to be coming against what people are saying. And then the key thing, man, the last thing, 1 Corinthians 14:3, it says, but he that prophesieth speaketh unto men to edification and exhortation and comfort. So it's meant to be for edification. You're meant to be able to check in and learn something or gain something from it. But it's like, if you're seeing a brawl, that edification's gone out the window. It could have been Israelites on the other side just swinging, and then there's Jakes there, like where they it could have been to their benefit to hear like, yo, you could be one of us, man. You need to be on this side. You need to be doing what you need to do. But then all you do, you're fucking whacking a fucking flagpole over his head, man, and knocking the guy out in the street, and then getting thrown in jail and getting recorded, like, which is that's where's the edification in that? That's the funny. It's you get you got Jake scattered all over, man. So you could have it could have been the other side, the small hats and whatnot. Them man could have been a Jake among them. Could have been a Jake among That's why it's like we ain't got, like, that's not our conflict whatsoever. We ain't got no business in the middle of that. Them guys are doing what they're doing. Our job is we're meant to be going out there edifying and teaching the scriptures, man, spiritually. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Shalom, shalom.